Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I am going to be planning in my personal home planner for the month of October. And I have got a lot going on this month. So I have pulled out Fall Florals Volume 3 by Kell Plan. This is a 2023 book. And I don't know that she still has it in stock. But it has got these adorable little Halloween stickers and florals. So the black and pink and blush. And then some icons, little Halloween icons. I pulled out this sort of peachy washi tape. And then I'm going to use JoJo's gray boxes out of neutral boxes. I think I'm going to use these darker grays. I could use black. I think that might be a little too harsh. But I think the darker gray and maybe even the lighter gray will be a nice match for some of the darker grays that are in the florals. And then of course I'll use Heather's bullet points. Just because I've got so many bullet points. So the first thing I'm going to do is my functional, because my planner needs to be functional, right? I can't sticker it up and then not have any function. This washi tape, by the way, is a set from Live Love Posh. It's out of her pastel set. I don't know if it's still available, but I'm guessing it probably is. I think the last time I looked, it was still available. So we are out of school for parent-teacher conferences on the 2nd and the 3rd. And then we are out of school for fall break, the 6th to the 10th. And then I have another thing that I need to note for the 11th, sorry, the 10th to the 12th. So I'm going to run this. Sometimes I run it all the way across so that it's easier, and sometimes I do it like this. Today we're going to do it like this, just because I didn't want to go all the way across with it. And then the 10th to the 12th. So I'm just going to come up above this, like so. I'm going to grab a box and put here, and then probably put a box here and here, since I've got so many things going on with washi. And I might use one of Heather's. I might use some of Heather's boxes for that. We'll hang on. We'll hold off on that for just a minute. So on the 1st, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 4, 6, Nah. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna do I want to use the yellow, I think. I want to use yellow. And instead of noting every bill with a bullet point, it's because I usually do my bills in bullet points. I'm going to do like, I'm going to write just the bills that are due, because there are some that I have multiple bills due on one day. And I think that's going to give me enough bullet points to do that. When I say I have a busy month, I've got such a busy month. And the 6th. And the 13th. And the 16th. And the 27th. Okay. And then I have appointments. So I have an adjustment on the 1st. When is the kiddos adjustment? The 8th. Huh, boy. May do one. Oh man. I have a haircut on the 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 boxes. So I think I'm going to do 2 dark grays. Two light grays. Do I have 2 light grays? We do. Yay. Two dark grays, 2 light grays, and then I think I'll do 2 yellows. So we'll do a dark gray for my adjustment. Oh, and then I need do a yellow for his adjustment. Do a light gray for my, I'll do light gray for his adjustment, yellow for my haircut. And I actually need a bigger box. Oh man, it's right underneath that. I hate it when that happens. So I'm gonna do light gray here. I'm gonna do, you know, I hate to do this like right side by side. It's gonna be side by side whichever way I go. So I'm gonna do yellow here. And I'm gonna do dark gray here. And of course, all of my boxes are right on top of each other. And I don't know why that one won't stick. I may have to glue that down. And I've got some crookedness going on. I wonder if it'll come up since it's wanting to anyway. Oh, these are not wanting to lay down at all. So I may have to get out the glue pen and glue that later. Okay, so that is that. Now, the 15th, I need a box. And I'm going to do a bigger box, and we'll just make it a cute little decorative box since those are all stacked right in a line. So I'm going to do this little green box on the 31st. To note Halloween and payday. I know this isn't going to be exactly straight, but I'm okay with it not being exactly straight. And then I'll do this pink one on the 15th. I don't know if I took enough off, but we'll see. I'm going to flip this a little bit. Yeah, I can make that work. Okay. Is there anything I can use this little orange box for? Not really. So we're not going to worry about it. Okay. Decor. I want this little house. down here in this corner. And I want these pumpkins. I think here. I'm going to kind of let them come off the end of that. And something, I might put a little quote. What do we have for quotes? Ooh, I have a Halloween sticker. But it's too big. Spooky vibes. Let's do spooky vibes here. And that is gonna wear me out. I'm gonna get that taken care of. I think I want these florals. I don't even know if you can see my book. It's probably out of frame. Down here. Okay, that's crooked, but I'm not going to risk ripping my paper, which is what it's wanting to do. So, and then I want florals up here. I think I'm going to use these black and pink florals up here. I might okay. Have a long quote. Not really. Not really. So, I feel like it's going to be pretty cool by the end of October. It usually is. So we're going to do sweater weather down here. And I want to put some florals here. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to cut it. Actually, I'm going to drop it in like that. And then if I need to write, I've got a little bit of space around it. And I think that's going to be that for that. I might cover up this notes with that. I want a long quote though. So I'm going to look in seasonal quotes, but I don't think she has anything long. Well, she might. But probably not long, and classic size. These are also tiny. All right, well, I've got a sort of a Halloween. I've got a fall. Let's see what's in Black Quotes Volume 2. I kind of don't really care a whole lot about what type of quote it is. Because I don't look at this as much. Like, I look at it more to plan like I'll look at it once every 2 weeks or something to plan my weeks, but once I get it filled out, it's not like I'm looking at it every day. But I want something to fill this up. And I may not have how about I'm doing this for me. It's pretty fitting right now. And I'll put something up here. know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to, since that says notes, I forgot to get rid of that. I think I'm going to grab, so we've got pink and green that I didn't really use anywhere else. So I think I'm just going to do some little bullet points here. So we'll do 2 pinks and a green. And then I'll kind of fill the rest of that space in, and I'll figure out something to write in those spaces. So pink. 5. And green. And that, my friends, is going, I think, to be my spread. Let's put it on the disc and stand up and take a look and see what we think. I think once I get it filled in, that is going to be precious. So I think we're going to call that a spread. We're going to leave it there, and I will get it all filled in, and hopefully that'll take, these blank spaces won't be so blank once I get it full. So thank you so very much for hanging out with me while I put this spread together today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see when I put out more content, hit the subscription button and the notification bell. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a great week, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.